The following program is brought to you by SAHeart. Get an LDL test twice a year, especially if you've already suffered a cardiac event. It could mean the difference between life and death, or worse.
SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.
Violence from the transport sector strike, and Spain makes efforts to get its borrowing under control. That's in the news. Good afternoon. 10 trucks, including light delivery vehicles, have been set alight in Ekurhuleni on Gauteng's East Rand since the transport sector strike began on Monday. Truck drivers are demanding a 12% wage increase, while the Employers Association is offering 9%. Ekurhuleni Metro Police's Kopedi Mokiseng.
We responded to 21 truck-related incidents, 4 in Elandsfontein, 2 in Germiston, 2 in Delmore Park, and 1 in Whitfield, 1 also in Kempton Park, where 8 truck occupants were assaulted. No arrests have been made yet from our side as EMPD.
Meanwhile, Transport Union SATAU has warned motorists to fill up their tanks as petrol shortages are expected as early as this weekend due to the ongoing transport and freight strikes. The union has warned that the ongoing strike will only end when an agreement is reached. General Secretary Zenzo Mahlangu.
It will depend on the reservoirs of the respective areas, or garages, and the volumes of cars that they are servicing. But if we run for a week, by weekend, we will start experiencing some problems, etc.
Anglo Gold Ashanti says it has secured an interdict declaring the industrial action at its mines unprotected. It says it has also implemented the no work, no pay rule. More than 35,000 workers at West Wits and Vaal River mine shafts downed tools on Tuesday night, demanding a 400% wage increase. The mine says it is willing to engage with workers through the proper legal processes. Anglo Gold Ashanti's spokesperson Stuart Bailey.
Certainly it's a no work, no pay situation. That is absolutely certain. In terms of whether or not people will be arrested, that really is a matter for the police. In terms of other actions that we would take against the workforce at the moment, our priority again really is to keep it safe and to make sure that we maintain open channels of dialogue through the formal processes that we have through the Chamber of Mines and through the recognised unions on the operation.
One of the 3 ANC members shot and wounded last night at Velbedacht near Chatsworth, south of Durban, has died in hospital. Local ward councillor and branch chairperson Tembeni Shezi sustained critical wounds when unknown attackers opened fire while he was attending a meeting. His deputy Sbu Mbanza and another ANC member, Bulelani Mjoli, were also wounded in the attack. The Transport Department has convinced the Constitutional Court that it could not meet an earlier deadline to ensure greater compensation of road accident victims. Parliament was given until August the 16th to remedy a defect in the Road Accident Fund Act. On the eve of the deadline, the department went to court to seek an extension. Justice Chris Jafta explains.
At that time, we granted an order extending the period of suspension for a period of 6 months. And we indicated at the time that we will deliver reasons for the order later. I have prepared reasons in which all my colleagues who sat in the matter concur.
Overseas, Spain is announcing an austerity budget in its latest attempt to get its borrowing under control. The government will unveil further cutbacks, tax rises and reforms in a bid to save 400 billion rand.